Hey guys, welcome to the latest edition of the Muir Reflection. John from the John Muir Show here. And earlier this week, the Democrat mayor of New York City, Bill de Blasio, supervised police officers as they broke up a Brooklyn funeral for this late beloved rabbi. And that wasn't the extent of de Blasio's appalling actions in this episode. No, there was more. After that was done, de Blasio took to Twitter and he singled out the, quote, Jewish community, adding that he's instructed New York police to, quote, summons or even arrest those who gather in large groups, end quote. Okay, couple things here. First of all, Bill de Blasio is showing that he is among the politicians at the state and local level in areas throughout the country that are complete authoritarians, that are acting on their authoritarian tendencies during this China virus response period as they're trying to deprive law-abiding U.S. citizens of their constitutional rights and their most basic freedoms. So that's the first thing here. The second thing, why don't we delve a little bit deeper into this one, exactly what it is that de Blasio is doing. So here you've got de Blasio specifically targeting Jewish people, persecuting the Jewish community by breaking up this funeral procession for this rabbi who's beloved in the Jewish community. Yet Bill de Blasio, he seems to have it out for Jewish people based on everything that we're seeing this week. But it's interesting, for years now, haven't various leftist elites been claiming that it's Donald Trump who's the anti-Semite, the Nazi, who's Hitler? Of course it has been. You've had various leftist elites, countless leftist elites in this country in recent years, making those claims so baselessly of President Trump, demonizing him so wrongfully by calling him things like a Nazi and Hitler. But if these leftist elites are going to go calling any politician Hitler, shouldn't it be Bill de Blasio and not Donald Trump? Because Bill de Blasio just this week is doing things that are way worse to Jewish people than anything that Donald Trump has ever done to any Jewish people. I mean, for goodness sake, Donald Trump has never done anything to persecute Jewish people as compared to de Blasio, who's doing all this stuff that we just mentioned within the past few days. So if these leftist elites are going to go calling anyone Hitler, shouldn't it be Bill de Blasio? Well, of course it should, but that would require them to actually be critical of people in their own party when they go doing things that are wrong. And we know for many leftist elites, nope, they automatically give a free pass to anyone on their side of the aisle, no matter how wrong it is, the things they're doing. And it most certainly was wrong what Bill de Blasio was doing and what all of these authoritarian politicians in states and communities throughout the country have been doing during this China virus response period. Shame on Bill de Blasio for what he's done. And just for the record, the John Muir Show would not call any U.S. citizen a Nazi, would not call any politician a Nazi, including Bill de Blasio, because this show has the common sense and the decency that so many of this country's leftist elites totally lack these days. So no, this show is not going around and calling anyone a Nazi or calling anyone Hitler. But for all those leftist elites out there who think it's totally appropriate to go calling some politician you don't like a Nazi or Hitler, it seems it would be a lot more fitting for you to do so with Bill de Blasio than it is for Donald Trump. It's all the time that we have for today. The John Muir Show, each and every weekday, 8:40 a.m. on WTAQ, 9 a.m. WSAU and WHBL. Till next time, I'm out.